Wrestling fans of the internet, welcome back to another episode of Linwood Championship Wrestling. As always, I'm your erstwhile host and color commentator, John Adams. And if you love wrestling as much as we do here at LCW, then you just gotta hop on that main line. As always, we are coming to you live and direct from an undisclosed abandoned warehouse somewhere in Linwood. We're not gonna tell you which one, but if you know, you know. You know? And we have got a great night of wrestling for... Oh crap, something's happening ringside. Let's go check it out. Oh crap, it's the police cops. Everybody be cool. Wait a minute, I know this guy. Him and his partner auditioned for us 2 years ago. They were absolutely crap and Todd laughed them out of the building. That was a good day. Uh-oh, think we're in trouble. Todd, maybe you want to come help out with this? Oh god, you absolute scumbag! Are you seriously trying to shake us down? And why does he think we're making so much on merch? Oh god, this is bad. That's my boss, Todd Sorensen. Give him hell, Todd. Yeah, goddamn right about that. Oh god, straight to the nuclear option. Hey, not cool. Not cool, buddy. Oh god, hope you know what you're doing, Todd. This is not how we wanted to start the show. Oh, hang on a sec. Let me just get a butcher's at this. I have just been informed by one of Todd's minions that we have a match. Todd's breaking out the heavy hitters, so Constable Clobber and his partner Big 5-0 will be squaring off against Los Satanicos tonight. And you know what, folks? I'm not even worried anymore. This is going to be a squash match, straight up. The boys in Los Satanicos will put them down in 30 seconds flat, and we'll all make it home in time for supper. But until then, let's go check out the first match of the evening. And let's get underway with the first match of the night. Even though they earned themselves a shot at the title last week, the Coven have decided they want to clean house in the women's division and put the other teams on notice. And the next team in their line of fire is the Dixon Chicks. Win or lose, the Coven still get their title shot. But if Brandy and Maggie can pull it off tonight, this could be very good for them. For the Coven, this is all psychological. They're wrestling to crush the ambitions of all the other teams, pure and simple tonight. But let's see if the Trailer Park Girls can rise to the occasion. Let's go check it out now. The following tag match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Libertyville, Alabama in the United States, Brandy Dixon and Maggie Dixon are the Dixon Chicks. I tell you folks, this is going to be a ripper of a match. We all saw what the Coven could do last week against the champs, but if there's anyone in the women's division that can throw a spanner in the works, it's Maggie Dixon, Lady Liberty. As long as her reprobative little sister manages not to do anything foolish, this could see the sisters moving up the ladder and getting the next shot at the title. And as always, with Brandy around, we've hidden all the matches and flammable materials. But just to be on the safe side, folks, make a note of where your nearest fire extinguishers are. I just hope they're legitimate fire extinguishers and not the gag ones that shoot confetti. We really should have fired Clown Holio after that. That was a lawsuit and a half. And their opponents, from Salem, Massachusetts in the United States, Shawnee and Helena are the Coven. After seeing what she could do last week, I am legitimately afraid of Shawnee. And as you can see, the Coven have elected to put Helena in this time around. I think Xenia might have a date tonight. She mentioned something about a new girl she's been seeing, but then again, I'm not really here to gossip, am I, folks? But here's some gossip for you. Shawnee and Helena have been going to work on what looks like a voodoo doll of Brandy all afternoon. What effect this will have on tonight's match, we can only speculate. But if I were Brandy Dixon, I'd probably be thinking about fire right now. But I'd also want to make sure I did my stretches before this match. And if Brandy ever decides to stop kicking me in the shins after every match, maybe I'll give her the name of the White Witch I keep on payroll. She might be expensive, but can you put a price on defense against dark sorcery? Money well spent as far as I'm concerned. Referee Tom Herb rings the bell, and out comes Shawnee. And up and over, Brandy goes. Shawnee's lining her up for something, and a falling knee misses the mark. Brandy shoots back with a haymaker, and a horrible stomp to the gut. Got Shawnee by the legs, and oh, come on, there was no need to play dirty with that leg drop. And she's blowing some kisses to all the little firebugs in the audience. Shawnee's getting back on her feet. Oh, running face breaker. And there's Brandy with the cheap stomps and the kicks. Shawnee's got the leg and dragon screw. And that was a dragon screw you to Brandy. I'm here all night, folks. And Brandy in the corner. And oh sweet, we're gonna see some good teamwork now. Shawnee whips Brandy into the ropes. Oh, look at the toe hold and the elbow drop. Yeah, let's see that again. In case I've never mentioned it, folks, I am a die-hard Motor City Machine Guns fan, which is why I never get tired of seeing stellar teamwork like this. Helena now in the ring, and she's revving up for something, and oh, body splash! Brandy should really think about tagging in her big sister Maggie. And there goes a stomp to the head. Helena is the tallest and strongest member of the Coven, and look at that, she just hit Brandy over the ring, and she makes the tag back to Shawnee. And Shawnee goes for the running senton and misses. Oh, what's happening here? And look at that, blind tag from Maggie, and she enters the ring. Brandy is not oh my god, did you just see that? Brandy Dixon in a volatile mood oh my god, is she walking out on this match? This is absolutely appalling. And now Maggie has to take on both members of the Coven by herself, but she's firing up. Oh, dropkick. But if anyone can pull this off, it's Maggie. We all know about her promising singles career that was tragically cut short by the delinquent sister she still has to babysit. Oh, Maggie's going for the scoot. This could be big. Sit out, powerbomb. Who needs Brandy anyway? Not me. Not after all the time she kicked me in the shins just because she was angry that day. And Maggie's going in. And the elbow drop. And she is just straight up clobbering Shawnee's hamstring. We might just see an early Christmas miracle, courtesy of Lady Liberty here. And she is not playing around. The albatross named Brandy is off her neck. Coming in from the side with a powerful power slam. And I'll bet the Coven are thinking they should have made a voodoo doll of Maggie instead. This is some amazing stuff we're seeing here, folks. And a tragic reminder of the career that could have been. She's picking Shawnee up. And into the turnbuckle. Are we gonna see it? No! Shawnee kicks back. Swinging a brilliant evasion, and oh, Maggie can't get the tackle, and now Shawnee takes it down. Stomps on her gut. Let's wind it back and see how quickly the tide can turn in a match. Things just got real for Maggie Dixon, and this is why everyone should be terrified of Shawnee. Shawnee setting up for something. There's the haymaker, and Maggie fires back. Kick to the gut from Shawnee, and oh my god, no! That was a beautiful sprawling fisherman suplex, but not enough to take the pin. Unlike Shawnee, Maggie doesn't have the luxury of tagging out, so she is absolutely rough. Oh my god, look at that reversal. How is Maggie still alive? Oh, another hit and another reversal. This is turning into a slobber knocker. The sheer grit and tenacity of Maggie Dixon on display for all to see. And Shawnee's knocked out cold, but here comes Helena. The slugfest continues and Lady Liberty might just pull this off. This is amazing. Oh! Helena going for a cradle scoop and Maggie goes up and over and fires back. Bear hug spine buster. We're seeing all the hits tonight. Shorty tags her from outside of the ring and Maggie slugging back. She's draping Shorty over the ropes. Shorty gets clevered and Helena comes from the blind side with a haymaker. This is a hell of an opening match, folks. Helena coming in with the arm wringer and a pump handle powerbomb. And she's going for the pin. 1, 2, oh! There's still life left in Maggie Dixon. Oh god, this looks bad. Helena's grabbing her by the throat and oh, suplex off the mat. And going in for another pin. 1, 2, 3. The Coven take the win. But what a hard-fought win that was. Let's go check out some ringside highlights, courtesy of Ernie's kid Bertha. Her name's not Bertha? Well, okay then, let's see some highlights Ernie's kid Euphigenia has captured for us. But one thing's for sure, folks, Randy Dixon has some splaining to do. But it's safe to say we're all impressed by Maggie Dixon's performance tonight. My God, what a wrestler. Despite her cowardly sister abandoning her, she put up one hell of a fight and took it to the Coven. But in the end, after a lot of punishment, the math was just against her. If Maggie had been the one to walk out, this match would have been over in less than a minute. But instead, we got to see this amazing display from Maggie Dixon. Though she may not have been victorious, we salute you, Lady Liberty. The Coven take the win, and they are on a roll. Say what you will about the math, but fighting Maggie Dixon is like fighting two wrestlers at once. The Coven are cleaning house in the women's division, and one has to wonder, a las gatas calajeras next. Breaking news, folks. We have just received word that Los Satanicos will not be participating in tonight's main event. The brothers Elio and Seraphine have cited a religious observance as the reason for their no-show. We have no idea as to the nature of this religious observance, but as Elio and Seraphine are both members of Alonzo Constanzo's weird dangerous cult, we didn't want to press the matter any further. So in their place, the After Dark Express will be wrestling the Thin Blue Line for the main event tonight. And you know what, folks? I'm still not worried. We've all seen what the After Dark Express can do, and if the Thin Blue Line are still as rubbish as they were 2 years ago, this should be a walk in the park for them. That's all we have for now, but we'll keep you updated as we receive more details. In the meantime, let's get back to the regularly scheduled show. Next up, our current LCW Women's World Champ, La Femme Brutale, Marisa Duvalier, defends her title for the very first time. And while it's very unusual for the champ to be the one making the challenge, that's exactly what's happening here tonight. 3 weeks ago, La Femme Brutale won the title in a triple threat against Candice Deveraux and Left Eye. But even after Miss Venice Beach's win last week against Left Eye, Marisa Duvalier still considers her the weaker of the two competitors. So tonight, she'll be putting her title on the line to see for herself. Will we be seeing another win for La Femme Brutale, or a massive upset from Miss Venice Beach? Let's go find out. The following LCW Women's World Championship match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the challenger. From Venice Beach, California, in the United States, Miss Venice Beach, Candice Deveraux. Now, I hate to say it, folks, but the crowd here tonight does not seem to be showing a lot of love for Miss Venice Beach. For whatever strange reason, the LCW crowd seem to have taken the new champ under their wing, despite the fact that she is a seriously dangerous, unhinged psychopath. But that's alright, because I love you, Candice. Just as I love most, but not all of the wrestlers here at LCW. I'm not gonna Jonesy name names, because that would be Kimberly indiscreet, but I've never made any bones about the fact that we have some wrestlers here at LCW that I have no time for. But Miss Venice Beach is not one of them. On the contrary, my flexibility has improved by leaps and bounds since I started following her yoga channel on YouTube. Now I can almost touch my toes. One of these days. And her opponent, and current LCW Women's World Champion, from Marseille, France, La Femme Brutale, Marisa Duvalier. Now I know what you're thinking, folks. But John, why did you call the champ a dangerous, unhinged psychopath? I knew you was gonna bring that up. In many ways, her previous MMA career very much mirrors that of Yanda Slagta, the Boxburg Butcher. What she did to those other girls in the octagon was not pretty. And then there's the countless times she's threatened to cut me, often in some fairly uncomfortable places. And our ringside official, Zika Jeremiah Jones, is going over the rules with the ladies. I'd imagine he's not going to be foolish enough to ask for a good, clean fight between these two. Seriously, when has that kind of thing happened here, ever? Marisa is not looking like she wants to part with that belt, but she gives it to Zika Jeremiah Jones and holds it up. And Zika Jeremiah Jones holds it up to pretend he's the women's champ, possibly to put a tiny little thrill into his dull grey life. And our referee Tom Hurd starts the action, and they're coming out and getting tied up. We're seeing some old school grappling here, folks. But no matter how many photography tutorials our cameraman Ernie watches on YouTube, we just can't get rid of those funny little circles. You'll figure it out someday, Ernie. And this headlock just seems to be going on forever. And I spoke too soon. Back in the clinch they go, trying to outmaneuver each other. And Marisa shoves the beauty queen into the corner and knocks it down with a haymaker for good measure. This crowd is loving it. The champ pulling Candice to her feet and whips her into the ropes and misses an early opportunity there. And they're tied up again. Marisa's going for something. Oh, she's got the arm wringer. This could be good. Oh, that looks painful. And Candice reverses. Candice is really working that hammer lock, and the pain has got to be excruciating at this point. The struggle continues as Marisa tries to power out. And she reverses and puts in a hammerlock of her own. This kinetic game of chess can't go on much longer. And what did I just tell you, folks? Oh my god, huge right hand from Marisa. Thanks for playing Miss Venice Beach, but you can't hang. That's probably what she just said in French. Merci de voir jouer, Miss Venice Beach. Because you're getting whipped into the corner. We got the run up and a big knee to the face from Marisa. Oh my god, running bulldog. That was amazing. And some sick moves. Let's see that again, Ernie. I don't know about you folks, but I just love a good bulldog. It's just such a rude and antisocial move, and that was a great one right there. It's not looking good for Miss Venice Beach, and the champ is literally taking the boots to her. Candice has got to be deeply regretting accepting this challenge, and the champ's going up top. And just look at the height on that falling knee. The champ is showing zero respect to Miss Venice Beach. Candice rolls up, goes for the kick, intercepted and swept by the champ. La Femme Brutale basically playing with her food right now. And Candice fires back. Candice going for the double underhooks, and boom goes the suplex. She's not out of this yet, folks. And now she goes for the armbar. Can La Femme Brutale power out? What the hell was that? Tom Herb just broke it up. It wasn't even a rope break or anything. My God, are you people seeing this? Oh my God. Are all you people seeing the same match as me? The champ was about to tap to that armbar, and then Tom Herb broke it up. My God, this is our very own Linwood screw job. Miss Venice Beach is getting robbed, and that don't sit right with John. And believe me, I will be complete. Oh yes, get her! You can still pull this off, Candice. I believe in you. Oh, missed an opportunity and takes a clothesline. Marisa looks like she's setting up for something, but Candice rolls outside the ring. Come on, Candice, you can do this. Oh yeah, torture rack. Oh, reversal into a knee. And a judo throw. Nobody pulls a Linwood screw job on my watch. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Booyah! Look at that shotgun drop kick. Play it again, Ernie. If there is a Linwood screw job afoot, Miss Venice Beach is not taking it lying down, but instead drop kicking it from the top rope. Yeah, I know a rigged. Oh, hold on a sec, getting something here. I've just gotten a note from Todd, and apparently if I want to have a job, I'm not to mention the words Linwood screw job again. This is suppression of free speech, folks. And oh my God, look at that swinging neck breaker. And Candice probably telling her something like Susla Salope. See, I can make French too. Miss Venice Beach putting the champ's head through the ringer. Oh, this looks painful. Can the champ power out? Or are we going to get another screw job? Tom Herb. Candice telling the crowd, look at your stupid champ and her ridiculous haircut. Breaker, we got a running face breaker. Candice picking up the big girl shovel and shoveling on a heaping helping of humiliation. What the hell is a big girl shovel? Why did I say that just now? Oh my God, Marisa coming in with the brise de visage. 1, 2. Oh, Candice kicks out at the last second and Marisa is not happy. But then again, when is Marisa ever happy? Devastating punch to the throat, axe kick, kick to the gut, another kick and a spinning kick. Oh my God. Let's get another look at that brutal sequence of moves. And this is why La Femme Brutale has been blackballed from the world of MMA. Can she get the pin? 1, 2. Oh my God, Candice kicks out at the last microsecond. What more is it gonna take? Oh my God, Candice deflects, kicks back, oh, reversal. Another stiff right hand lays her out. The champ pulls the beauty queen up, into the turnbuckle, and with the running uppercut, and down she goes. The champ with the cheap shots to rub a little salt in the wound. How much more punishment can Candice possibly... oh my God, she's still firing back. Miss Venice Beach is... oh... I think I might have spoken a bit too soon. Surely this has got to be it. At this stage of the game, that's just cruel and unusual punishment. Oh, come on, this isn't wrestling. There's no art to what you're doing. Oh my God, dragon screw reversal in the pin attempt. Oh, kick out after the one. But just look at this show of fighting spirit from Miss Venice Beach. There's still a chance, however remote, that she might be able to... oh, there's the arm. Oh my God, that was a haymaker. And now the champ is just being a bully, pure and simple. Oh, she's going up the top rope. This could be bad for Candice. Oh my God, misses the knee drop. Candice pulling her up and giving her a knee of her own. She's got the champ by the scruff of the neck, taking her to the ropes, and oh, down she goes. And there goes the stomp with those 6-inch heels. And just look at all that blood coming off Candice Deveraux' face. And champ gets sent flying into the ropes and oh, misses with the kick. Champ firing back, and this could be bad news. This looks like the same combo we saw before. And there goes the spinning kick. How can any human being survive even 2 of those? This has got to be the end now. 1, 2, 3. Champ retains. And I know I'm not supposed to use the words Linwood and screwjob in the same sentence. Oh, what's happening here? It's La Madrina, and she's looking like she's thinking about coming for the belt. Oh, this is good stuff. And are we seeing the next challenger for the championship? So in summary, folks, there was a screw job. It happened somewhere in Linwood, and I just noticed Marisa's still got that bumblebee tattoo. Let it be. That gets me every time. Here comes Brandy Dixon. Let's see what she's got to say for herself after that shameful display we saw earlier. Okay. Whoa, that escalated quickly. Just remember, this is a family show, Brandy. Good, clean family fun. That's what we're all about at LCW. Brandy is not a happy camper, and the potty mouth really adds nothing. Whoa, you dated a guy named Simon Bob? Oh, something's happening. Let's see what Maggie's gonna say. Todd, should we be broadcasting this? Last time I checked, this wasn't Real Housewives of Linwood. And you dated a guy named Daryl Bob? Well, apparently they both did. And this has turned into the Jeremy Kyle show all of a sudden. Or the Jerry Springer show for all you Americans. Ooh, them's fighting words. And it's going down, folks. We knew this day would come someday, but apparently it's going down tonight. So stick around, folks, because this one's going to be a hoedown, a throwdown, and a trailer park bloodbath. And this one looks like it's going to be a good one, folks. After taking a bit of a leave of absence, Jacob the Iceberg Berg is back. This former stage magician turned wrestler is flamboyant and entertaining as hell, so I can't wait to see him back in the ring and doing his thing. Tonight he'll be squaring off against El Padrino, Alonzo Constanzo. And folks, the irony is not lost on me. Here we've got a former stage magician squaring off against a guy that claims to actually have dark magic powers. And oh man, I wish I was clever enough to write something like that. But anyway you cut it, it should be an excellent match, so let's go check it out. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Providence, Rhode Island, in the United States, the Iceberg, Jacob Berg. Oh man, I'm so psyched to see this guy back. He took a bit of time off after a horrible pottery accident, but now he's back. And time to address the elephant in the room, folks. We all know how the Iceberg's stage magic career ended. We all know about the 3 consecutive assistants who died rather public and gruesome deaths, in a manner which weren't really anybody's fault when you think about it. But even though the Iceberg has moved on to the world of wrestling, he's never lost that flair and showmanship. And his opponent, representing Sector del Muerte, from Matamoros, Mexico, El Padrino, Alonzo Constanzo. Now folks, I'm not usually prone to hyperbole, and while I'm not a believer that evil is this objective thing that you can point to, this man right here, El Padrino, Alonzo Constanzo, is evil incarnate. And as much as I'm loath to say this, folks, I have a really bad feeling that he views the Iceberg as a proxy for his real target, Yuri Kalishnikov. And if that is indeed the case, that is really bad news for the Iceberg. There is no dirty deed too depraved, perverted, or bloodthirsty for this man or his brainwashed followers. And this is coming from me, a commentator who's seen Linwood Knight do a lot of really gross things. But I take some small comfort from the fact that the crowd here aren't buying what Constanzo is selling. This is Linwood, and we hate us some Sector Del Muerte up in here. But one thing's for sure, Constanzo did not come here tonight to be cute and put on a show for the fans. Constanzo is out for blood, pure and simple. And if the Iceberg doesn't take him seriously, then I'm sorry to say, but he is in for a really bad night. Referee Tom Herb starting the match. The Iceberg's firing off with some punches. And oh my god, look at this. Beautiful butterfly backbreaker. What a showman. You still got it, Iceberg. Boom goes the snapmare. Iceberg now showing off. El Padrino from behind and they're locked up. Iceberg with the snapmare and the headlock side control. Padrino throwing him off and getting to his feet. The Iceberg's firing off. Oh, look at that. Sneaky evasion into a sit-out mat slam from behind. That was, as the kids say, dope. Or hella lit, fam. But the Iceberg better not get too complacent with his early lead. We still got a whole lot of match ahead. And that was a sweet sit-out spinebuster on the rebound there. Ring rust is evidently not a factor for the Iceberg. In fact, you could say he was frozen in a block of ice after his last match. I'm here all night, folks. Try the Cajun wedges. And let's see who can win this kinetic game of chess. Constanzo desperately trying to break free, but the Iceberg is freezing him in place. I'm sorry, folks, that'll be the last one. But just look how much the crowd loves having the Iceberg back. There I was worried he was going to get a cold reception. Okay, I've had my fun. Back to the wrestling. The Iceberg is dominating the early match, but can he keep the pace up? Or will he move at the speed of a glacier? Alright, I'm throwing away this sound effects button now. Constanzo is looking sharp. The best thing the Iceberg can do at this stage is try to capitalize on the momentum. Oh, Constanzo punching out. Right in the breadbasket. Constanzo scooping the Iceberg up with a sidewalk slam. And here comes the cheap shots. After being humiliated by the Iceberg, El Padrino wants to return the favor. Iceberg's back on his feet. Constanzo whips him into the ropes, goes low, goes high, and nails him with a hip toss. The Iceberg's lower back is in a lot of pain. Now Constanzo's scooping him up. And there goes the spinning discus punch. El Padrino is officially done playing around. And oh, what's this? Shotgun dropkick to the back. Let's take another look at that one. And what's really mind-blowing is we see Constanzo running in a circle, which I didn't know he could do. And now he's calling on the power of his dark god, Kadi Mpembe, devourer of souls. He's going to whip the Iceberg and reversal into the turnbuckle. Iceberg clocks him with a shot square to the face. Face first into the turnbuckle you go. Oh, what's this now? Oh, this looks like it's going to be really cool. Oh my god. Wow, let's see that again. And as you can see here, Iceberg's taking him on a sneaky little run. He's going old school like a trapeze and a beautiful spinning DDT. And he's going for the pin. Oh, kick out before the one. But my god, that was showmanship right there. Oh! El Padrino with the running bionic elbow. And he's telling the Iceberg the torture has only just begun. The Iceberg getting to his feet. Padrino with the run. Oh, he got a sneaky roll and jawbreaker. Padrino with the atomic drop to a place every man dreads. Constanzo firing off some punches and a big boot to the face. El Padrino really just rubbing it in now. He just wants to see how badly he can make the Iceberg suffer. And another atomic drop. I hope the Iceberg wasn't thinking about having kids. Misses with the drop kick. Iceberg's dragging him to the corner. Oh, Padrino's powering out. Right in the breadbasket again. And what the hell is he doing? Trying to take that turnbuckle off. And coast to coast he goes into the other corner. Punch to the nose. And a bloodthirsty right to the face. There goes the scoop slam and a falling punch. And what's he doing now? Oh my god, he's doing it again. He's taking off the turnbuckle pad. And where the hell did the Iceberg go? Okay, he rolled out of the ring. That's just as well, because if that was supposed to be a magic trick, it was pretty craptacular. It's amazing all the things you miss when you're hiding under the desk doing commentary. And he's okay, folks. The Iceberg is back in this, but he better hurry up before he gets counted out. The Iceberg's back in the ring. Oh, he gets Constanzo on the fireman's carry, and there's the shoulder breaker. Very athletic kip up and a barrage of strikes from El Padrino. Oh, that looked painful. Iceberg rolls out of the ring again, and here he comes. Tom Herb attending to the ring post. Oh my god, did you just see that? Let's see that again. Constanzo just spit poison mist into the Iceberg's face. I told you folks, evil incarnate. And of course Tom Herb sees nothing. Just look at the Iceberg's face. Referee Tom Herb doesn't think he should ask any questions about that. El Padrino's scooping him up into the powerbomb. Oh, where's he taking him? Oh, he's throwing him out of the ring. And now after that disgusting display, he's just daring the Iceberg to get back up. Oh god, this is looking bad. Oh, the Iceberg gives him the slip. The Iceberg's got him up. And he whips him across the cardboard. Todd's minions are looking scared. Constanzo fires back with a kick. And please, for the love of God, stay away from my desk. Oh, good, they're going back to the... Oh, whipped into the apron. Falling elbow by El Padrino. Oh, what's he looking for? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Alonzo Constanzo is not above using a weapon if he thinks he can get away with it. But thankfully he didn't. Either way, things are looking pretty grim for the Iceberg right about now. Oh, misses with the dropkick. Padrino clobbering away, and there's the spinning discus punch again. The Iceberg is crawling for the corner, while El Padrino shows off his abs. The Iceberg is like, oh, he fires back with an elbow. Oh, is he gonna, oh, Padrino fires back with some elbows of his own. The Iceberg is not looking healthy. Oh, Padrino coming in from the side again with a sidewalk slam. Any normal wrestler would have gone for the pin by now, but Alonzo Constanzo wants to make his victims suffer as much as possible. Oh, he's looking like he's setting up for something off the middle rope. Oh, denied by the Iceberg. Oh, look at the size of that big boot, and he's going for the pin. Oh, kick out before the one. But that big boot looked like it rattled him good. And he's whipped into the ropes. Iceberg goes low. Iceberg goes high. And boom, into a back elbow. He's picking Padrino up. Takes a shot. Padrino reverses. Oh, look at that. We got the arm wringer. And he's going for a cobra clutch. Can he pull it off? You can cut the tension here with a knife. Oh, Constanzo finally powering out with a series of elbow strikes. And a wicked bionic elbow to the Iceman's head. Oh my god, is he removing the turnbuckle pad again? What are you even doing, Tom Herb? Whatever Constanzo is setting up for, nothing good can come of it. Is the Iceman going to take another face full of poison mist? And look how disoriented the Iceman is. He looks like Linwood Knight on payday. But there's still a little life left in the Iceman, even after all that. Oh my god, look at that. Beautiful reverse DDT. Oh, looks like the Iceman's setting up for something. Good gravy. What a showman and what a leg drop. 1, 2. Constanzo kicks out of the last microsecond. And he's crawling towards the ropes. Let's see that again. It's showmanship like this that makes the Iceberg such a thrill to watch. Oh, look at that. But alas, it was not enough to get the pin. Referee Tom Herb away with the Furies as usual. The Iceman says bring it on to Constanzo. And unfortunately, it has already been brought in the way of a beautiful fallaway slam. Oh, come on. That was uncalled for. This looks bad. Oh, ritual decapitation, one of Constanzo's signatures. And where is he taking the Iceberg? In the middle of the ring, no one can hear you scream. Oh god, no. Here it comes, the hand of Cardi and Pembe, Constanzo's finisher. The most brutal thing you can do to another wrestler. 1, 2, 3. El Padrino takes the win. Now let's go take a look at some highlights. Ernie's kid Bertha recorded on her iPad. The Iceberg came out swinging to an early lead in this match, but when you go against an opponent like Alonzo Constanzo, you're basically wrestling a poisonous snake. You only need to let your guard down once and it's all over. Constanzo not afraid to play dirty, as we're about to see with this poison mist to the Iceberg's face. Honestly, I'm amazed the Iceberg wrestled as long as he did after that. But he really should stop by the staff veterinarian and get checked out, and maybe call the poison hotline. And while he's doing that, he might want to take an egg, rub it all over his body to draw out any evil, and then crack it into a bowl. That's what the White Witch I keep on payroll always recommends when dealing with Constanzo and Sector del Muerte. And even if he didn't pick up the win tonight, and referee Tom Herb didn't do his damn job tonight, it's still great to see the Iceberg back in the ring where he belongs. Unfortunately, this time he was no match for the dirty tricks of El Padrino. And so far, none of the wrestlers on the roster have survived the hand of Cardi and Pembe, and it was no different for the Iceberg. So chalk up another victory for Alonzo Constanzo. Oh my god, what's happening? Ernie, is this you? Are you doing this? Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Where did I put that egg? Can we just cut to a red victory screen, please? More breaking news, folks. Unfortunately, the After Dark Express will not be able to wrestle in tonight's main event. And folks, although this sucks for us, it's kind of an amusing story. After their stunning victory over Broforce 1 last week, Homeboy Love Shark and the After Dark Express hit the town, and they partied hard. Long story short, 3 days later we get a phone call from the Chief of Police in Gore. Apparently in the course of their revelry, they defaced that hideous trout sculpture that the people of Gore are so fond of. So now we gotta spend money we don't have so Jim Cornette can rent a van, drive 10 hours to pick the boys up from jail in Gore, drive 10 hours back and maybe stop for a pie and a sausage roll along the way. So in the place of the After Dark Express, Urban Legion will be squaring off against the Thin Blue Line tonight. And although they didn't take the championship from Los Satanicos, Urban Legion are still damn good wrestlers and I'm sure they got this one in the bag. No cause for concern yet, folks. So that's going down later, but for now, let's get back to the wrestling. After a few repairs and a bit of a firmware update, the Prototype is back. Tonight, she'll be squaring off against the Korean sensation, Lady Peacock, Michelle Kwan. Can the Prototype bounce back from her loss to the Queen of the Rhoda, Fernanda Cavalera? Or are we in for a big upset from our new upstart, Lady Peacock? With all the drama and goings-on we got's going on at the moment, It'll be nice just to kick back and see an honest-to-God wrestling match between two talented wrestlers. So let's you and me go see that match right now. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the former Soviet Union and accompanied by her brother, Yuri Kalishnikov, the Prototype Nikita Kalishnikov. And I gotta say, folks, after that display we saw earlier, it sure is nice to see two siblings with a healthy relationship. So kudos to Yuri for coming out to support his little sister. And just a reminder that both the Kalishnikovs' parents are active agents in the FSB. They've been leaking intel to Zelensky and the good people of the Ukraine this whole time. So you're allowed to cheer for them, if you like. I'm not telling you what to do, but whatever you do, don't tell Putin. If he finds out, we'll know it's because one of you snitched. And as always, this is a friendly reminder, snitches get stitches. And her opponent, from Seoul, South Korea, Lady Peacock, Michelle Kwan. You know, folks, I gotta admit, there's a lot of things I just don't get. Like any respect around here for one thing, and the significance of the peacock to Michelle Kwan for another. And while the peacock is a majestic animal, we all know peacocks can't fly, so we shouldn't be expecting any aerial maneuvers from Michelle Kwan tonight. Nevertheless, besides being trained in Taekwondo and Hapkido, Michelle Kwan is also a champion at Korea's de facto national sport, StarCraft. And did we mention she's just back from getting her PhD in chemical engineering? But apparently that's just not good enough for the people of Linwood. And oh, what's happening here? Oh my god, sportsmanship! How refreshing! Referee Tom Herb rings the bell. And they're tied up. In this situation, I've got to give the advantage to Nikita with her Sambo training. And she's got Lady Peacock in the arm ringer. Looks painful. But Lady Peacock escapes and reverses, and she's trying for a standing Kimura. Let's see how this goes. And the Prototype reverses into a headlock. Now this is the kind of wrestling that makes LCW look good. Oh, and there she goes. Prototype giving some love to the crowd, and she eats one to the face. And they're back in the clinch again. And this match is already way more classy than the other matches we have full of garbage wrestlers doing garbage wrestling. Oh crap, did I say that out loud or just think it? Better think of something quick. And the Prototype driving in that Kimura. And I think I just heard some bone cracking. When you're dealing with the Prototype, you tap or you snap. Prototype looks like she's working towards something. And there goes the leg sweep. But seriously, folks, I would be happy to show this match to my mum and say this is what I do for a living. Not like the other crap we usually show. And oh, this looks good. Oh my god, a double backflip into a Pele kick. Play it again, Ernie. You know, strange as it sounds, that move reminds me a lot of Fernanda Cavalera. It's almost like the Prototype is assimilating the moves of her opponent, like a Borg queen. And oh, would you look at that, an elevated flatliner. Haven't seen one of those in a donkey's age. Lady Peacock takes a bow and gets clocked in the face. And there's punching out of the headlock. Oh, right in the gut. Oh, just look at the bigness and bigosity of that big boot. Bigosity? What the hell is that? Is that even a word? I'm starting to have serious misgivings about the accuracy of the word of the day calendar I purchased. And oh my god, the Prototype is already bleeding from that big boot earlier. But is it blood or motor oil? Jury's still out on that one, I'm afraid. Prototype gets her by the scruff of the neck and into the ropes. Ooh. And she's whipped in the ropes. Prototype goes high. And comes in with the arm wringer. Lady Peacock getting bent like a pretzel. And she's starting to punch out. Can she do it? Yes, she can. Oh my god, look at that. Folks, that was a punch and a half. And the Prototype got laid out on a cold mechanical back. And there goes another shot to the lumbar region. And a suplex. Kalishnikov rolling out of the ring, and man, that head wound is a gusher. And there goes the falling axe handle from Michelle. Prototype starting to look a little dinged up now. And a falling elbow. If we had a doctor on staff, they probably would have stopped the fight by now. But all we have is a staff veterinarian who lost her credentials because she was patching up our wrestlers for free tickets and a few extra bucks. And if anything, the Prototype needs a mechanic, because that is one hell of a pummeling there. This is a good showing from Lady Peacock tonight. She's going for the legs, and she gets catapulted off. Prototype going in for the head, and she gets kicked off too. We got reversal after reversal, and both wrestlers kicking off like the Dixon sisters. Nice shoulder tackle from the Prototype. Oh, come on. That's a little silly, isn't it? That's something one of our garbage wrestlers would do in their garbage matches. And Lady Peacock kicking back with those Taekwondo skills. And are we going to see it again? Oh, another elevated flatliner. And oh my god, are we going to see this Peacock fly? Good gravy, look at that elbow drop. And I've just received a note from one of Todd's minions that I'm not allowed to call any of the wrestlers or any of the matches here garbage. And goddamn, look at that sidekick. So I apologize to any of the garbage fans and the garbage wrestlers I've offended. And this is some serious kicking skill. My god, let's see that again. That was a sweet double tap axe kick from Lady Peacock there. So pay attention, all you garbage wrestlers of LCW. That's how it's done. Are we going to see this majestic Peacock flying again? Michelle's lining her up. Giving some love to the crowd. And no, that was not the flight of a majestic Peacock. Oh my god, she's got the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out after the 2. Prototypes rebooted to factory settings and, ooh, backbreaker into the Russian leg sweep. Let's see that again. After setting her up with a couple of punches, the Prototype unleashes the sweet 1-2 buckle my shoe, how do you do combination. And now the Prototype's telling her this match ain't over till I say it's over. We got punches and bunches and a sweet leg sweep and, oh my god, is that a rotor kick? She has absolutely assimilated Fernanda's moves after that last match. And now that you mention it, I absolutely see a resemblance to 7 of 9 off Star Trek Voyager. If she starts busting out Michelle's moves in her next match, I'm calling shenanigans. Oh my god, double stomp to the gut. And because Ernie the cameraman needs to justify his employment here, let's see it again. But is it going to be enough for the pin? And I did not expect that to happen. The Prototype is determined to make her opponent tap, and it's still a long road to hoe. And oh my god, look at that crucifix. We are seeing the Prototype in rare form tonight. Prototype feeling the love from the crowd. And a cheeky stomp in the corner. Lady Peacock boxed up with the knee press. And she has no answer. Kalishnikov doing her best to display what she thinks human emotions look like. I've seen worse, but you're not really fooling anyone. The merciless clobbering continues, and now she's got her in a Cobra clutch. And another Russian leg sweep. She's just giving them away today. Whatever she's lining up looks like it could be big. Oh, she's got the butterfly hooks, and oh my god, this is a triple rolling butterfly suplex. She calls it the barbecue roll, and it's badass, so let's see it again. This is one of the Prototype's signature moves right here, and according to Google Translate, barbecue is Russian for butterfly, so that tracks. It takes some impressive technical skills to pull off a move like that. Oh, what's she going for here? Oh, this looks big. Look at that, an inverted figure 4 leg lock. Can she make her tap? Oh, Michelle's trying to crawl towards the ropes, but can she make it? I'm sure Ric Flair will say she's just doing that leg lock because she wants attention and she should concentrate on her match, but oh my god, that one went on forever. How did Lady Peacock manage to survive that one? It would behoove the Prototype to wear her down a bit before trying that again. Oh my god, body scissors into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, close but no cigar. Lady Peacock looks like she's coming back in a big way. Oh, misses the kick. Oh my god, rolling knee bar. Rope break. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Nevertheless, she's done some damage to Lady Peacock's knee. Oh my god, are we gonna see it again? Let's find out. Oh, here it comes, the barbecue roll. I will never get tired of seeing this one. And into the canvas she goes. Oh, is she going for another inverted figure 4 leg lock? Oh, is this going to be the one that makes her tap? Or is she just looking for attention like Ric Flair said? Oh my god, this one's going on even longer. Lady Peacock just a hair's breadth from the ropes, but can she make it? And this one seems to be going on a bit longer, so I think I might just get out my phone and see what's free on the App Store today. But unfortunately, we don't actually have Wi-Fi here, so that's that plan. Oh my god, she's done it. She's gotten out. What a marathon that was. But Lady Peacock is definitely going to want to ice down those kneecaps after this match. Prototype countering with some shots to the gut. And now she's got it from behind. And oh my god, look at the torque on that fall-away slam. The Prototype is absolutely crushing it tonight, and the crowd are loving her. Lady Peacock back in the ring. Goes for the kick and it gets caught. Oh, step up enziguri. Prototype whipped into the ropes. And a missed opportunity. We've been seeing that a lot lately. She's got her by the scruff of the neck and face first into the turnbuckle she goes. Oh, countered with a double kick. Surely this can't go on much longer. Certainly not with Kalishnikov's head wound still hemorrhaging blood. And the kicks miss the mark as Lady Peacock rolls away. We've got another slobber knocker on our hands. Let's see where this goes. And into another body scissors. 1, 2. Kick out after the 2. Kick back from the Prototype. And she's up on her feet again. Running into Lady Peacock and she gets clocked by a jawbreaker. Into the corner she goes. And oh my god, a Pele kick of her own. And now this Peacock's about to fly from the middle rope. Body splash. Whatever comes next could be bad. Goes for the kick, it gets caught, and a riposte. Can the Prototype bring this one home? And nothing fancy, just a cheeky snap to the neck. Kalishnikov psyching herself up for something big. And oh my god, another barbecue roll. Now I'm not a mathematician, but 3 barbecue rolls equals 9 butterfly suplexes. And who can survive that? She is hell-bent on making her opponent tap. And here comes the triangle choke with the legs. Is the third time going to be the charm? Oh my god, yes it is. Kalishnikov wins by submission. Let's go take a look at some ringside highlights from Ernie's kid Bertha. And we saw some phenomenal technical grappling skills on display in this match. The kind we don't usually see in our garbage matches full of garbage wrestlers doing garbage wrestling. And you know what, Todd? I'm going to say it all I want. Garbage, garbage, garbage. What are you going to do? Fire me? Who else wants the gig? The Prototype got a bad head wound early on from that big boot, but it never slowed her down. And even though she might not have taken the win, we saw some seriously impressive skills from Lady Peacock. There's no shame whatsoever in losing to an opponent like the Prototype, and I can't wait to see what Lady Peacock's got for us in her next match. I also can't wait to see how many moves the Prototype has assimilated of hers in the next match, because apparently that's a thing now. And it was this final garbage roll that set her up for the triangle leg choke that sealed the deal. So congratulations to the Prototype Nikita Kalishnikov on a hard-fought and well-earned victory. She's definitely going to want to swing by the panel beaters to maybe get that ding on her head ironed out, and maybe spend a little time recharging those batteries. Even more breaking news, folks, and I'm afraid this news is not good. Urban Legion will not be taking part in tonight's main event. And while the boys do like to play up their hood roots and gangster credentials, and while they did want me to tell you they were in jail, that's just a bare-assed lie. The truth is, they can't make it because they're taking part in a recreation put on by their historical society. Apparently, they've all got a bunch of toy boats, and they're headed down to the duck pond to recreate the Battle of Actium. The truth is, Marcus Antonius and Hannibal Barker are gigantic history nerds. And I know this because I'm a gigantic history nerd. I've had many conversations with both of them on the Ancient Egypt and Ancient Rome forums that we're all members of. But personally, I can't wait to see their Battle of Actium on the duck pond. You see, the thing is, even though they wanted to control the whole Mediterranean, the Romans never had any interest in being a naval power. They only fought naval battles when they absolutely had to, such as the First and Second Punic Wars against the Carthaginians, who were the preeminent naval power of the day. But the Battle of Actium was a naval battle where they absolutely crushed it. Under the leadership of Marcus Agrippa, they dealt a serious blow to the forces of Cleopatra and getting a little off topic here. And the point is that the thing we feared the most is about to come to pass. With Urban Legion out of the race, the defense of LCW now falls to these three brain morons, the Cockney pickpockets. God help us all. Well, folks, I think we knew this day would come sooner or later. But to be honest, I always thought it'd be some kind of throwdown in the cafeteria, backstage, or in the ladies' changing rooms. I never expected this to become a legitimate in-ring match, but here we are. And so for once, there are no leaderboards, no bragging rights, and no titles on the line. We're talking about two siblings who've had enough of each other's crap, and they're looking to beat the stuffing out of each other in front of this Linwood crowd tonight. As far as the outcome of the match goes, if Brandy and Maggie can't end the feuding and a fussing, we may be seeing the dissolution of a tag team. It's a glorious train wreck, but I can't look away, and it's going to be some gripping stuff. So let's go take a look right now. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Libertyville, Alabama in the United States, the Firestarter, Brandy Dixon. You know what, folks? It's going to be interesting to see how these two do in a... Oh my god, what the hell was that? Just for the record, we here at LCW have officially done away with fire after the incident. So any pyro you're seeing now is probably stuff that Brandy bought from home. That wouldn't shock me in the least. And as such, we here at LCW take no liability whatsoever for any damage to persons or prop. Oh, didn't know she could do the splits. That's kind of impressive. But splits notwithstanding, you're still a horrible person, Brandy Dixon. And her opponent, from Libertyville, Alabama in the United States, Lady Liberty, Maggie Dixon. Here comes Lady Liberty, and she is not taking any of her sister's crap. She's in this thing to straight up put the hurt on and maybe even get a little payback for the Daryl Bob situation. This is going to be a fascinating look at a promising singles career that could have been, so I can't wait for this. We already saw her taking on 2 members of the Coven, and she's still ready, willing, and able to throw down. We salute you, Lady Liberty. Referee Tom Herb brings the bell. Oh my God! She's knocked out Tom Herb! And these two are throwing down and it's spilling outside the ring. God only knows what these two will do without Tom Herb to tell them they can't. Should we be sending the veterinarian in to check on Tom Herb? Brandy's reaching for something and oh my God, she's got a chair. Maggie punches it out of her hands. These two are going back and forth and taking sibling rivalry to a whole new level. And Brandy with the Maggie punches it out. DDT into the cardboard. Brandy may have the aggression, but Maggie is a road-tested veteran. And she throws Brandy back into the ring. Referee Tom Herb getting back on his feet, and maybe this match can start in earnest. And Maggie with a slingshot dropkick into a pin. Oh, kick out before the one. Oh, we got a bit of a back and forth slobber knocker here, and this isn't even about the victory. It's about making the other one hurt. And nobody hits harder than your sister. Brandy's going up top, about to do some damage. A little pointing to her mama in the crowd. And a vicious double stomp to the gut. But it really does make you wonder, which one of them is their mama cheering for tonight? And this is classic Brandy Dixon here, hitting where it hurts the most. And just look at the viciousness of that stomp. And these two are just egging each other on the whole way. Maggie already looking the worse for wear as she's laid up into the corner. And she's going coast to coast and post to post. Brandy certainly seems chuffed with herself for a convicted felon. Maggie coming in from behind, and she dumps Brandy on the mat the same way she dumped Daryl Bob after he gave her something that's not fit for a family show. She is just taking out all her frustrations on her little sister, whom she blames for sabotaging a promising wrestling career. She looks like she's lining something up, and this could be really sweet. Up into the torture rack, and good gravy! Look at the power of Maggie Dixon with that gorilla press and into a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out after the 2. Let's see that again. Maggie's impressive strength on display here, and that is a long way for Brandy to fall, but alas, not enough for the pin. A whole lot of verbal abuse and childish name-calling so far in this match. Maggie's getting tired of waiting around. And there goes the suplex. She's essentially got Brandy at her mercy now. So what's going to come next? Scooping her up into the powerbomb and what's... Oh, no. Not that side. Stay away from the disc, please. And Brandy gets thrown to the cardboard. And there goes the senton from the apron. But I'm begging you, ladies, please stay away from the disc I'm hiding under. Oh, no. What did I just tell you? Oh, no, not again. I felt that one. One of these days I'm going to reinforce the inside of this disc with some cushions. Maggie back inside the ring, and she's egging her little sister on to get back up and finish this. And Brandy better hop to it, lest she get counted out. Ooh, strong words from Lady Liberty. And here comes everyone's favorite little arsonist back in the ring. Shot across the face. And Brandy takes it down into a sneaky pin. And a kick out before the 1. Brandy's coming back with the clothesline. And another clothesline. Maggie goes for the kick, gets caught and swept. My favorite little firebug is still very much in this. She's got the leg, and there goes the falling elbow. Brandy thinks she's so hot, but you know what? She's not. And I say that as a guy who's absolutely not attracted to pint-sized arsonists most of the time. And oh look, what's happening here? Oh my god, bulldog from the middle rope. But wait, there's more, a handspring. And a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. My God. We are seeing some actual legitimate wrestling from Brandy Dixon. Who knew she had it in her? But I suppose she must have picked up a trick or two after years of watching a sister who can actually wrestle. Either way, bravo. Brandy looking like she's about to set something up. Goes for the swing, arm drag, and a kick. And into the ropes. Oh, look at that trampling headbutt. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at the last second. Let's get another butcher's at that trampling headbutt. Maggie Dixon's signature. If it weren't for the metal plate in her head, she'd probably have CTE by now. But thankfully, that's not the case. Maggie Dixon climbing the top rope, and Brandy is, as the kids say, in deep doo-doo. Oh my god, look at that body splash. Shotgun dropkick from Brandy. Neither of these two are giving an inch. Neither of them letting up with the beatings or the verbal abuse. And just get a load of that stiff right hand from Maggie Dixon. I can feel that from under the table. Family Christmas is going to be super awkward between these two after all this. And after fighting off both members of the Coven earlier, how is Maggie Dixon taking all this punishment? Oh, Brandy going for the choke. And Maggie is punching out. They're back on their feet again. Maggie's going for a grab. And Brandy is clobbering her way out with her pointy little elbows. Brandy gives her the slip, heads to the top rope. Probably not a good idea for Brandy to be doing whatever she's thinking of doing, and oh, that did not land square. Brandy goes into the ropes, Maggie trying something, and she gets swatted off. And my God, look at the height on that leg lariat. The blood's coming out of Brandy's face after that stiff right hand earlier. Maggie's stunned against the ropes, and Brandy headbutts her onto the cardboard. And the merciless mockery continues. Say what you will about Clown Holio and Linwood Night, but this match may be the most personal match we've ever had here at LCW. Maggie Dixon is in serious danger of losing this match to her smaller, weaker, less talented sister. And I don't know about you folks, but that's not how I want to see Lady Liberty go out. Maggie's back in the ring, whipping Brandy into the ropes. And just look at that wicked back elbow. And now it's Maggie's turn to break off a drumstick, hit the elbow, and give Brandy's hamstring an old school beatdown. Maggie breaking off another drumstick and going for the stump puller to dislocate Brandy's left leg. And Brandy coming in hot again, and oh, what's this? Full Nelson Bulldog! Brandy loves the Bulldog as much as I do. Who knew? Yo, Ernie, play that back. After a rather impressive kip up there, we see Brandy coming in hot and planting Maggie's face on the canvas with that sweet Full Nelson Bulldog. Brandy just taking her sweet time and waiting for her sister to get back up so the beatdown can continue. Both of these competitors starting to run on empty. Oh my God, what's Brandy doing? Taking off the turnbuckle pad? I can't say I'm shocked or surprised. Maggie coming in with the double leg takedown and bunches of punches to the face. Maggie's got her up. Goes over the headbutt and gets clocked by an uppercut. And into the exposed turnbuckle she goes. And Brandy adds insult to injury with a vicious curb stomp. Or two. Or three. And still the childish name-calling continues. One hopes the Dixon sisters will have this out of their system by the time it's done. Brandy with a soccer kick to Maggie's back, already beaten and bloody from the exposed turnbuckle. I said it once, I'll say it again. You're a horrible person, Brandy Dixon. You and Kimberly Sullivan should hang out. Any other wrestler would have finished this minutes ago, but Brandy is really getting off on humiliating her big sister. Maggie firing back with a lethal combo, and down goes Brandy. 1, 2. Oh my god, she did it again. How much more punishment is this gonna take? Maggie posting up on the middle rope, and down goes the body splash. 1, 2. Oh my god, not again. This must be incredibly frustrating for Lady Liberty. She's grabbing the arm. Cheap shot to the head. Picking Brandy up. Into the ropes and battering ram headbutt. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. Maggie Dixon takes the win. And that was a slugfest for the ages. Let's check out some highlights. As we all remember, Tom Herb got clocked out early in the match and it went outside the ring. Thankfully, any and all chair attacks were blocked, and eventually it went back in the ring. We saw some amazing displays from Maggie Dixon tonight, showing us why she is the best women's wrestler in LCW. And we also saw a few surprises from Brandy Dixon, who's got a few tricks of her own in her bag. But one has to wonder what happens after this match. Are the Dixon sisters gonna hug it out and get back to business as a tag team? Or are we seeing the birth of two new single stars that can possibly face off again? All of this is pure speculation on my part, so we're probably just gonna have to wait till next week to see where the chips fall. And speaking of chips, I can really go for some Cajun wedges right now. And I suppose there's always a third possibility. The Dixon Chicks could split, and we could be looking at two new tag teams with as yet unknown partners. But I gotta say, I am intrigued by the idea of a singles run. I can absolutely see Maggie Dixon going against Fernanda Cavalera, Whitney Olivier, and eventually Marisa Duvalier for that championship. But once again, these are all the speculations of a short, stubby, middle-aged man, so take it with a grain of salt. So congratulations, Lady Liberty, on her first singles win in over 5 years. If we are seeing a new singles run, this is a hell of a way to start it. All of the other wrestlers in the women's division are officially on notice, because Lady Liberty is coming to take away our metric system, put corn syrup in every beverage, and quote-unquote install democracy. Lady Liberty, the LCW universe salutes you. Well, folks, this is not the hand we were hoping for, but sometimes we've just got to play the cards we're being dealt. This may very well be the most important match to ever take place in LCW history. Our survival is on the line, and unfortunately, these three crumb bombs here, Gazza, Jonesy, and Big Wally, are in the position of being our unlikely defenders. But because the pickpockets are aware of the gravity of this match, they have wisely elected not to let Jonesy wrestle, so he still might have a chance yet. So boys, it's all of our asses on the line out there, so you better pull your finger out. And wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. But if the pickpockets can take down the thin blue line and save LCW, there's a case of warm cider and a bag of Turkish delight in it for them. So Godspeed to you, Gazza, Godspeed to you, Big Wally, and Godspeed even to you, little Jonesy. And once again, boys, it's all our asses on the line out there, so I don't want to see a cock-up out there. The following match is a 4-man tornado tag team match. There will be no countouts or no disqualifications. Introducing first, from London, England, and accompanied by Jonesy, Gazza and Big Wally are the Cockney Pickpockets. And look who forgot his cap and vest before the most important match of their career. God, Jonesy, you're an idiot. But did we mention this is going to be a tornado tag match? Unlike a regular tag match, all 4 wrestlers will be legal at the same time, and there will be no countouts or disqualifications. In a nutshell, you're looking at a 2-on-2 brawl where anything goes, and hopefully this is going to be a bloodbath. Those talentless bent coppers got no idea what they're walking into. And it should also be noted that Constable Clobber and Big 5-0 have personally arrested the Cockney pickpockets on several occasions. So for the pickpockets, this one's going to be personal. If the pickpockets win tonight, LCW stays open and we drive the enemy from our shores. If not, we're screwed. So no pressure, guys. Just think about those warm cans of cider and I'm sure it'll all fall into place. And while I never in a million years imagined myself saying this, tonight I will be rooting for the Cockney pickpockets. And their opponents, from Maryvale, Christchurch in New Zealand, Constable Clobber and Big 5-0 are the Thin Blue Line. Now most of you in the crowd are already doing a great job of this, but I want to see them boo birds come out to roost. I want to hear some real Hulk Hogan on Netflix level booing. And matter of fact, if Hulk Hogan's leathery old racist stars comes out, I want you to boo him too. We will boo them from the ring, we will boo them from the ringside, we will boo them from the stands, we will boo them from the merch table, and we will boo the enemy from the shores of our island back to Maryvale from where they came. Referee Henrietta Sorensen starts the bell, and the Thin Blue Line have no idea what they're in for. A surprisingly decent mat slam from Gazza as Big Wally gets to his feet, and Gazza sneaks in with a cheeky rolling pin, but it's broken up by Big 5-0. Big Wally's back on deck, laying into Constable Clobber. And oh my god, look at the power of Big Wally! Constable Clobber gives him the slip and conks him in the ankle. And after giving Big 5-0 the business, Gazza takes a cheap shot from Constable Clobber. Constable Clobber whips Gazza into the corner. And oh my god, look at this. Big Wally's got him like a wheelbarrow and he's just smashing him into the canvas. Let's see that again. There is just so much going on already. I'm gonna need to see this 5 or 6 times just to take everything in. And look at that last second evasion from Gazza. That was bloody brilliant. The pickpockets have taken an early lead over the Thin Blue Line, and long may it remain. And Gazza comes in with the running punch. Gazza's getting Big 5-0 to his feet. And oh, look at this! A butterfly suplex! Surprisingly decent wrestling from Gazza. And look at that outside the ring. The pool cue has already come out. Big 5-0 is laid up in the corner, and Gazza takes the running boot to him. And look how ripped up he is. This is some marginally competent wrestling we're seeing from Gazza, and it's blowing my mind. Big 5-0 is looking the worst for wear, and Gazza is scooping him into the powerbomb. Oh my god, look at that. Exposed turnbuckle with a little help from Jonesy. And he goes straight into it, and you can tell that hurt. Gotta give Jonesy the thumbs up for that nice little assist. I take back most of the horrible things I've said about him. Outside the ring, Big Wally has taken the screws to Constable Clobber, while Gazza straight up wails on Big 5-0. Constable Clobber's coming back in the ring, and he takes an axe handle to the back. Gazza is nowhere near done with him yet. And oh, here comes the backbreaker. Big Wally takes a kick from Big 5-0, and now Big 5-0's unloading on Gazza. And he is bleeding badly. And how did that baseball bat get in the ring? Jonesy, you little scamp. And what we're seeing here, folks, is reverse police brutality. Gazza is going to town. Here goes Big Wally, and look at that teamwork. Oh, now Constable Clobber takes the bat to his big hairy gut. Maybe the pickpockets are enjoying this a bit too much, and he's going for the pin. 1. I'm not even going to tell Big Wally off the... Oh my god. And just look at this. Look at the power of Big Wally. We gotta see that again, Ernie. This is great teamwork. Gazza clocks him on the head from across the ring, and Big Wally picks him up and straight up gorilla presses him. Who knew the pickpockets had it in him? Constable Clover rolling out of the ring, and Gazza is in hot pursuit. Gazza just slamming him mercilessly into the cardboard, and now he's off back to the ring. Oh, psych! There goes the splash. That was brilliant. Let's see that again. Gazza follows Constable Clobber out of the ring to take the screws to him. But just when he thinks the worst is over and Gazza's going back to the ring, Gazza takes to the top rope and sends him an express delivery airmail. There's no way Constable Clobber is okay after that. And back in the ring, Big Wally is running Big 5-0 through the thresher. And it's not going to get any better with Gazza in the ring. And there goes the shin breaker. Meanwhile, outside the ring, Big Wally is brutalizing and bullying Constable Clobber. And what a glorious sight it is. Gazza's got the leg, and he's cranking the ankle, and oh my god, Big Wally's got a sledgehammer. Oh, Constable Clobber takes a mallet to the gut. Gazza posts up in the corner. He's daring him to come up. And here it comes. Oh, there's the bullhammer. Can he get the pin? 1, 2. Kick out after the 2. The pickpockets are absolutely dominating. And unless the Thin Blue Lion's got any sneaky tricks up their sleeves, it's just a matter of time. Gazza's just daring him to get back to his feet. Climbs down from the rope and back into the ring. Big 5-0 getting whipped into the ropes, and oh, up and over. And the hits just keep on coming. Big 5-0 rolling out of the ring, and he is looking absolutely buggered. Oh my god, I think I know what's coming. This is gonna be good. Oh, sneaky reversal from Big 5-0. Meanwhile, Big Wally and Constable Clobber back in the ring. And Big 5-0's got the pool cue. He's unloading on Gazza and trying to get some payback. Gazza's looking like he got hurt bad, but hopefully he can come back. Big 5-0 foolishly drops the pool cue, and Gazza's gonna make him pay by whipping him into the apron. And just look at that wound on Gazza's head. Gazza's pulling him back to his feet. And there goes the spinning mat slam. Constable Clobber pinning Wally, and Gazza breaks it up. Gazza sending Constable Clobber into the ropes and nails him with a back elbow. And Big 5-0's got a chair. Big Wally with the interceptors. Gazza goes for the pin, but the pin gets broken up. Oh, suplex from Big Wally. The pickpockets are fighting this hammer and nail, and Big Wally is tired of Big 5-0's crap. Oh, up and into the mat. Let's see that again. This is why you should never underestimate the brute strength of Big Wally. As Big Wally gives us an intense stare, Gazza has taken the screws to Constable Clobber outside the ring. And here comes Big Wally to help out. Oh my god, Gazza's got him in a Boston Crab. This is awesome. Big Wally picking up the pool cue and oh, intercepted by Big 5-0. Gazza kicking off Constable Clobber and back on his feet. Big 5-0 foolishly tries to pick up Big Wally and pays for his mistake. Big Wally is bringing down the 10-ton hammer. Big Wally's picking him up. Oh, he's going for the scoop. And he gets the alley-oop. And a clothesline from Gazza. Now that's teamwork. And we are seeing some good teamwork from the pickpockets tonight. Not Motor City Machine Guns level by any stretch, but it'll do. Gazza taking the boots to 5-0 and the crowd are losing their mind. And you know what, Gazza? I'm not even going to complain about the disc this time. You've earned it, buddy. Gazza picking him up. Is he going to go for the scoop? And he gets the same up and over treatment from Big 5-0. And I heard something crack there. And Gazza gets sent flying across the cardboard. And this match is turning into a scene from Roadhouse, the Patrick Swayze version, not the reboot that we don't talk about. And what's Gazza looking for here? Oh, another pool cue. And while we do have a pool table here at LCW, Todd was too cheap to buy any balls. So when we get some, we're going to have a tournament. Gazza's got the chair, and this is looking bad for Big 5-0. And in comes Constable Clover to save the day. And a mat slam. But can he get the pin? Oh, kick out before the one. This match is taking its toll on. Oh my god, will you look at that shot from Gazza? Lays him right out. Big Wally throwing a chair at his head. And the worst is yet to come. The pickpockets are loving the roar of the crowd. 1, 2, 3. Coffee pickpockets win. LCW safe. They've done it. Oh my god, what a relief. Let's check some highlights from that chaotic match. There was just so much going on in this match. At any given moment, there are probably about 4 or 5 different things happening. So you can imagine how hard my job is. And even Jonesy got to feel like he made a difference by removing that turnbuckle pad. Say what you will about their wrestling abilities, or lack thereof, but the Cockney pickpockets watched each other's back and they had their teamwork advantage in this match. The Cockney pickpockets sent a very clear message. They are not afraid of the thin blue line. We will not be bullied and extorted by a pair of corrupt cops who fancy themselves wrestlers. Our staff veterinarian is going to have her hands full handling all these injuries tonight. But that's why we pay her the big bucks. And by big bucks, I mean she gets a 10% discount on all merch, with purchases of $10 or over. And now that the threat of extortion is behind us, we encourage all you people to go and buy some merch right now. Or maybe after these replays. I do not envy the person that's got to clean up the ring after this. Oh crap, that's probably me. And the pickpockets have done it, and we are safe! Enjoy the warm cider and Turkish delight, boys. You've earned it. And of course, make the most of the crowd cheering for you, because it's probably the last time you're ever going to hear it. You can rest assured the Boo Birds will be back out to roost in your next match. But until then, on behalf of a grateful wrestling promotion, we salute you. And friends, I'm afraid that's all the time we have for this week. But the important thing is we have driven off the threat of police corruption, and LCW lives to breathe another day. As always, this is your erstwhile host and color commentator, John Adams, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you wonderful people for tuning in for another episode of Linwood Championship Wrestling. If you've got any beef, questions, concerns, or you just want to tell me the show sucks, you can hop on the mainline at lcwmainline@gmail.com. And as always, until we meet again, I'd like to encourage you all to go out and support your local independent wrestling promotions, because that's where the real passion is, and that's where the real wrestling goes down.